Hey Marvel Strike Force, show you it. I've got a picture up on the screen. It shows you the Xavier trial. It's about time. We have. It's time to talk about it a little bit. You can do any section, and what best way to talk about it than to have some data mines for it. Here's we switched slides. I'll show you some of the data mines that have popped up that people are finding. Don't take it for gospel. We don't know what's coming with that. It feels like it's incomplete, but there is some information that I find interesting. As you can see from this picture, we've got the requirements up on the screen, the bosses that are there, and somebody found a bunch of the nodes, but they don't feel like they're all there yet, or that it's like incomplete or something. First off, he thinks this person that found this is up on Reddit. It's Casper14444. Thank you. I'll link this Reddit post in the description so you guys can take a look too. I'm not going to go through everything. I'm not going to suggest stuff for you guys. I'm not even going to tell you to upgrade things yet. But what I do want to point out to you guys is he thinks that the suggestion that they originally had with let's see if I can find that. I think it's in game. That told us what to use for for it, which we'll go in game real quick, and I think it says in here. Let me see. I think it's in here. I think it's in the description. That says we can use on the any city section. He recommended Vigilante Blade Oath. He's thinking that right now that Vigilante is meaning that they have their traits active, minus Punisher and Elektra. Don't do those characters. If this is true, don't do those characters. I promise you. He's saying they use Orcus, Apocalypse, Ares, and the villain Global. Well, Global's saying that it has the war rules active right now. So, that's interesting. Cosmic, they're saying that the Crucible rules are active in the Hero Cosmic section. So, let's flip back over to Firefox. Now we've talked about that and the things they had up on the screen. We look at this again. And Global Hero, he's saying war rules are active. Cosmic Villain, he's saying war rules are active. And Cosmic Hero, he's saying they're saying Crucible rules are active. Based on this. And we don't know for sure, but that's what he's saying. And based on that information, when we look at this again, if Vigilante has their kit active, they probably are the best 3 characters for that area. Because you have to live multiple waves. Almost every node that they are taking us into is multiple waves of brutal characters that annihilate your teams. So, and when we look at that kind of thing, Vigilante Blade Oath, they're pretty resilient. Orcus is pretty resilient. Liberty is pretty resilient. Old Man Logan's pretty resilient. Jean Grey is not, so I don't know what... I'm curious on that one. Annihilators and Mephisto, Null are very resilient. Starjammers, Odin, Kahori, they're all very resilient. So, this is kind of making sense now because they didn't tell us everything. But, again, do not upgrade things early. We do not know what's on there. We don't know if they're making changes, but it makes a lot of sense right now because what's not selling, what didn't sell well, Starjammers and Vigilante. And let's go look at the first one. The Nimrod node, the first boss that we have to do, or the bosses, or the waves we have to do, and the bosses. So, he's saying the first node is like nothing but the tech characters. That's going to be your Pegasus. They're nice and slow. They do damage. But if you take what they suggested in there, I think you can do that. It's probably the Blade and Oath show with the other guy, the Daredevil Modern, sitting in a corner just taking hits. We got things like, and the next node is Liberty and Cabal, which makes me think that stars are going to be important in this too, because your members have to live. They have to live through these nodes to get 3-star. And we know how hard that could be when some of this stuff gets to hit. How about this node? It's nothing but, we got a Blade, we've got things like Green Goblin Classics, like lots of Sentinels to keep us from attacking the things we want to attack, a Super Scroll, Hive Mind characters, a Nimrod with nothing but Sentinel bots. Like, that's gonna be some damage. That's not free. Um, let's look at the Extreme Gladiator, the second boss. This one we've got, um, and this one, so Extreme Gladiator. That's going to be your city section. We think the Vigilante team is still active here. We don't know for sure. I don't know why you said Mission Challenge Horseman. That's kind of weird. It looks like he's confused too. But again, more very tough characters. You know, we've got Nowhere. We've got more Orcus members. We got Omega Red Phoenix Force. We've got in-game Thanos. Not once, but twice. We got Super Scrolls. We've got Icarus and Cersei. This node, it's nothing but Hive Mind Null. More in-game Thanos. 1-2 in-game Thanos. Gore, multiple Gores. An ancient one that's gonna ping you back like they're trying to kill your characters. Let's go to the next one. Shadow King. So this is Shadow King, global hero. So he said war rules are active. So that's your Liberty team. That's your Old Man Logan. I could very well see if Liberty has their traits that they just run this over. It probably is you bring Liberty and you just win. But they still put good stuff on here. Sinister Six. What else they put in here? Oh, how about some mercs for money with an Old Man Logan? You definitely want Liberty if that's in there. A Shadow King, this is probably the easiest section I've seen so far if war rules are active, because we weren't sure about Liberty because Liberty is it's good team, but it's not like over the top amazing. But if they have war rules, they're amazing. They are the best war team by far. This is Cosmic Villain. This is the one they suggested Mephisto, Annihilator, Super Skrull, and I feel like these nodes are wrong. I feel like that's not right. So don't trust this yet. That's why I'm kind of coming to that. That's the heroic node, so that should be pretty easy. They didn't give us the extreme node, so we don't know. Must be missing right now. But they labeled this as the extreme node, and I don't think this is right. So get ready. They're gonna make this node gross. In here they have Xavier with Immortal. We don't know if Immortal gets their effects or not. So I guess what I'm coming to saying is it looks like they want to kill our teams. That's probably what I want to leave you guys with. It looks like the suggestions they're trying to give us may actually be what we have to use. But don't take it as gospel. Let's let it be in game first before we make those decisions, because that's what it's looking like. I also think that the idea of efficient doing city may be dead if that's the case, but I'm not going to kill it yet until we know for sure. And I just wanted you guys to know, and we'll pull that picture back up so you guys can see it one more time. But they originally told us that we've got any section, which is fine. We got a city, we got global, hero, villain, global, we got cosmic, and we'll go tab back in game, and I'll show you those teams one more time just so you guys can see it. I haven't bought my stuff yet, but I don't know why that keeps opening. But they're telling us Vigilante Blade Oath, which isn't Vigilante Blade Oath. It's going to be Daredevil Modern, Silver Sable, Hitmonkey Blade Oath. If it's Villain Global Control or Villain Global Apocalypse Ares. Ares would be very good there, especially I could see Ares being required, especially if war rules are active, because he'll suck all the buffs off, and that may make that make a lot more sense. So stay tuned. No one was thinking about that character. No one understood why. And if that's the case, well, now I'll understand why. Liberty Old Man Logan Jean. Again, we don't understand why, but what could happen here is Jean gets her Crucible. It could be Jean gets her Crucible rules there. We don't know. It's very odd that she's there. So don't. Again, I could very well see cutting Jean Grey. I think we're trying to sell stuff there. Annihilators, Mephisto, Null. I could very well see us doing that. Starjammers, Odin, Kahori. I don't know. Do Starjammers get the rules also? Or do we need to do full Starjammers? And they're going to screw us in that way when we need even more G20. Hold out. Let's see what happens. Don't spend your stuff just yet. Let me know what you think. Do you find this interesting? Again, not a recommendation video. Don't upgrade stuff yet. Make good decisions. Wait your time. if you're not ready to pull the trigger yet, don't do it. Um, I very much think that we're going to learn a lot in the next day or two as stuff activates. I bet you Monday or Tuesday we'll see a lot of data mines pop up in the server. That's kind of normally what happens, so stay tuned. If you guys like this video, come like, come subscribe, come follow my channel, and we'll go from there. We'll have fun.